New tonight, Florida lawmakers are criticizing the federal government's decision to cut off food and water shipments to Puerto Rico, even though 20% of the island still lacks running water following Hurricane Maria. And as you can imagine, families in Puerto Rico are still dealing with a lot. In fact, here on the First Coast, so are we. We have families here who are still trying to rebuild 5 months after Hurricane Irma caused such devastating floods on our First Coast.
First Coast News reporter Eric Alvarez is here now to show us how they're finding hope in an unexpected place. Eric.
Yeah, guys, believe it or not, the emotional pick-me-up is coming from a beer commercial. A Budweiser Super Bowl ad that shows workers stopping business as normal to help families right here in Florida.
At Jaguar Dental Laboratory in San Marco,
we make smiles, make the beautiful more beautiful.
Carl Burden literally makes smiles for a living.
We use stone for all the models. Okay.
But last fall, he didn't have much to smile about.
Say when Irma came, we had no lights, no water.
The diehard Jaguars fan watched as the nearby St. Johns River crested, endangering his Jags memorabilia, but more importantly, his livelihood.
When the flood hit, we couldn't operate.
Contractor Clay Brickle says down the street, neighbors were forced out of their homes.
The house across the street, it was above the porch.
And others left without basic utilities.
There were people lined up for water.
On Tuesday, I showed him this.
I'll be right there.
It's Budweiser's Super Bowl ad.
Now, the storm is affecting thousands of families.
Recognizing workers who, when the hurricanes hit, stopped canning beer and started canning water for families devastated by natural disasters like Hurricane Irma.
And I'm very proud of Budweiser.
Brickle says he's also proud of local families and businesses for rebuilding.
We've done unbelievable amounts of work.
Burden says he wouldn't have been able to reopen his doors without friends and neighbors.
But I've seen the best of people in the worst of times.
Now he's back to making smiles and takes a break to watch the commercial.
I love the ad, man.
And find a smile of his own.
I didn't know they did all of that. And when I see what they did, what we were doing, I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better.
Stand by me.
Yeah, guys, a fantastic commercial. If you haven't had a chance to see the entire thing, we're going to put it up on our website, firstcoastnews.com, but very meaningful to the families here that are still recovering.
And the great part is you can't just go, oh, gee, they still need help. They're doing something practical. And it reminds the rest of the country they're suffering after this hurricane.
They really are, and to see that commercial reminds us how much the community came together, and even people across the entire country after those hurricanes, even in Texas.
And driving around San Marco, there's still a lot of the dumpsters out there, people still rebuilding.
Yeah, as a reminder for those of us in Northeast Florida, Southeastern Georgia, a lot of folks have recovered, but San Marco, Riverside, Black Creek, water full cycle, right? Yeah. Water caused that flooding now being helped as far as drinking water. Can't make it without that magical molecule.